Welcome back to Rising Phoenix Oracle. I'm T the Oracle. Thank you for tuning in for another celebrity reading. So as you can see by the title, we didn't combine all these guys together because this stuff is similar, okay? It's way similar. It's starting to seem like everything is on repeat. Like, this is the same ish. And like 2024, they draining the swamp, okay? So let's start with the dream. My question is, are these allegations true? What this lady came out with? Because the dream said that they are definitely not true. I guess he says absolutely not true. But is it true? Is it somewhat true? Or is it just, like people like to say, a money grab? And I hadn't heard about a dream in a while. I know he had his own career. I love that song, Falsetto. I was just playing it maybe recently, about a couple weeks ago. Probably last week. But I know he's a songwriter, has written for Beyonce and a whole lot of other people. So I believe that's probably his relevance in the industry at this point in time. But are these allegations true? And everything in this reading is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. So y'all not gonna come from me. This is just clear messages that are interpreted from spirit, utilizing the medium of the cards. All right. First card pulled, base chakra card here. All right. Next card we have here, foundation and achievements in the reverse. Next card we have, suffering in silence in the reverse. Okay. Next card we have, third eye chakra in the reverse. Conflict and defeat. Love begins. Child, these cards looking like you did that, or you did some aspect of what this lady done said. To be honest, these cards are very telling. They definitely saying that you probably did that ish, allegedly, right? We take a look at the first card. You have the base chakra, which usually deals with stability and being grounded and being rooted. But more importantly, what Spirit is revealing to me with this particular card here is dealing with the color red. This is like, when you get that red color, that means it's like you in a zone. You're in a cautious zone. You're in a zone where you may need to stop, or things may need to stop, or this is like a zone that's kind of like very important. It's intense. It's heated up. Things heated up. In regards to this allegation, there were things that heated up. There was somebody whose feet was put to the fire, or their allegiance was being tested. They went through some very, very telling times, some very strenuous times, okay? You have this foundation and achievement card in the reverse. This means this like tore this person apart, okay? You have a man, a woman, and a child. Looks like they're looking at a home. You have a rainbow. This completely knocked them off their feet, or it messed up their stability. It just kind of messed their world up, okay? So the foundation and achievements, this also means that, I'm not quite sure the full story. This woman was trying to have like a career or something like that, but definitely if she was trying to get into the industry or have some type of career, he turned her world upside down and probably had her jumping through hoops and telling her, oh, you'll have this, you'll be stable, you'll make this amount of money, you'll be on this team, you'll be signed to my record label if he has one, or, you know, this large record label, your career could be this, and just making this person jump through so many hoops, and even to the point where they're doing something that really goes against their morals and what they really don't want to do. But the promises of being famous or being a superstar or having a certain amount of money was there, okay? And this also represents this person. I don't know if they were taken away from their home or they left home. They were from another place or like another state or another city. And they went off to the city of bright lights, you know, either New York or California. And, you know, thinking that they were going to be a star. And that was dangled in front of them for so long. Then you have this suffering in silence card. So this person literally had to put on the opposite face. That's why it's in the reverse for me. It's like I have to pretend that everything is okay, or else this will affect my offers or what's on the table for me, supposedly, right? And this 9 is an inversion. It's a 6, you know. So definitely things were turned upside down. Then you have this third eye chakra in the reverse. This means that this person feels as if they, remember I said they went through things that went against their morals and their standards, and even kind of like they got to the point where they felt spiritually dead or not connected spiritually like they were supposed to, because they've done certain things that were deemed not so good, or certain things happened to them that were not so good. And so this really shook them up, to the point where they couldn't get out of the situation. They couldn't, even if they were to tell someone, or if they did tell someone, it really didn't go anywhere, because this person has a lot of pull in the industry. So it's just like there's nothing really she could do. So it's like I'm defeated, like I'm stuck. And I think that's what a lot of these artists who actually do make it, so to speak, and get into the public eye and the masses and get on the radio and on TV and different things like that. There are certain things that have been done and that they have done that they're not too proud of, and they're stuck in this cycle, this vicious cycle. They have to perform. They've signed over their likeness and their essence to these producers and I would say record companies. They provide the producers and stuff like that. But, you know, it's crazy when you don't own your name or your essence or your likeness. That's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the love that she had for the craft, or and I didn't pass kids, y'all. That's my chair I'm moving. I just had to say that because somebody be like, oh, what did she do? Anyways, the love or the passion that she actually had for the craft diminished. And now it's associated with negativity, heartache, pain, and different things like that. So she's like, just F it. I just wanted to go away. So initially, I feel like she's been quiet for so long, of course, for fear of, you know, people, wanting to get back, or maybe exposing certain things that she's not proud of. Also, just kind of want to sweep it under the rug and try to move on with your life. But something that's happened traumatically to you for a period of your life is difficult to sweep it under the rug, because it did happen. And it's the contributing factor of the pain that you experience today. And the pain that you experience today affects how you act and react in your relationship. So it affects every aspect of your life. You go into responses such as anxiety, depression, and other things of that nature. So it really has affected her life. So did he do that ish? These cards looking like he did that ish of some sort. And he not the only one. That's why all these people are coming out. We're going to go with Kanye next. Kanye is accused of, what is it, sexual harassment or something like that. I don't think it's to the extent of the dream, but I think it was sexual harassment that this lady is alleging. And I know a lot of people are reading comments online on certain posts, and people are like, yeah, I think it's a money grab, or yeah, I think she's just trying to get clout or whatever it is. So my thing is, anything is possible, right? But it's funny how people will automatically say, oh yeah, he did that to certain people, but then they give other people like passes and leeways because that's their favorite person or their favorite artist. I'm just saying. But let's see what's going on with Kanye in that situation. Stand your ground. Accelerated motion. Okay, material harvest in the reverse. Disruption. Choose wisely. Partnerships and alliances. Okay, this is very interesting. All right. I'm laughing because it feels like, y'all know how y'all say that Kanye is overconfident. Some people might call him a narcissist or whatever. This is definitely Kanye's energy right here. He's like, man, no, I'm standing my ground. Like, I have nothing to do with this. This is bogus. This is some BS. Like, this is some orchestrated stuff against me. He's like, oh yeah, I'll move forward with this. I'll take it all the way to the bank. I'll take it to the court. Like, I'll prove my innocence. And he's like, obviously this lady's on hard times. Like, this is maybe a money grab for her, or some type of money grab. That's what I see right here. Because look, material harvest, right? She's trying to secure the bag, possibly. That's what he's saying. Like, you didn't came over here and just cause some disruption in my life briefly, but we're gonna get this taken care of. People have told him to choose wisely who he deals with, who he decides to bring into his fold, either, you know, in dealing with music, contracts, business, whatever, you know, to be careful. And this right here even solidifies more to him the fact of why he's so paranoid and why he decides to work with the people that he works with and other people he decides not to. And this right here with the partnerships and alliances in reverse is basically saying, from this day forward, I'm actually going to be even more tighter in who I bring into my circle, who I network with, like I said, and who I give a chance with. Now, with these cards, this is all Kanye here, but what these cards are saying here, Kanye is saying, I ain't got ish to do with that. Now, what Spirit is telling me, is it to the extent of what this lady is saying? Probably not. Either there may have been some type of flirtation there, but it was kind of like reciprocal. And even if there was some type of, you know, going back and forth or texting or something like that, it almost seems like it was reciprocal, like until it wasn't beneficial. So, I mean, maybe a money grab, or she may be disappointed in the way things turned out, and this is the way that she can be able to be recoup what she thinks she lost. It just doesn't seem as serious or as the others that we talked about. It feels like there may be a blurred line. Both may have went to the line, but both agreed to go to the line. It's kind of blurred where you say, was this assault or was this just two people kind of flirting or, you know, doing their thing or whatever it is. But Kanye is definitely like, no, I'll take this to the bank. Girl, I'll turn around and sue you and take you for whatever you don't have. That's what Kanye is saying. So it's very interesting, very telling. Last but not least, let's get into Mr. Diddy. What's going on with Diddy so far? So I do have other videos on Diddy on the website, so I'll go ahead and link that in the description in this video and also in the comment section. But I think at this point right now, I think he's cut all ties with Revolt, which I thought he did already. So I know he has a couple lawsuits. Yeah, he's catching hell at this point right now. So let's just inquire with Spirit and get an update of what's going on with Diddy right now. I know that he did not attend his daughter's high school graduation, and that's probably, you know, don't want to shed any negative light on a positive day for her. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I would say. But I don't know for certain. But that's just, you know, logical reasoning. What's going on with Diddy right now, or what's up next? We have a woman holding a coin card. We have the deceit card in reverse. So both of these came out in the reverse. Storm warning. So there's more in store for Mr. Diddy. Some more is going to hit the fan. Some more people is going to come out. Ooh. Financial restraints in the reverse. Community in the reverse. People are going to continue to jump ship. And then you have the ill healer of the ages. Okay, what's happening here? What's happening here? This was happening with Diddy. This is what's going on. You're going to have more people come out and accuse him of different things. Now, let's say this. I know a lot of people may say, okay, not everybody coming out the woodworks. Everybody can't be telling the truth. That could be true. But at the same time, do you know how many years this person has been in the industry? I think he's been in the industry for over 30 years. Okay. He's come in contact with so many different people. People that we know of, people that we don't know of for various reasons that kind of faded back into the background, maybe because of their dealings with Diddy. But he's had his hand in many different pots and many different scenarios. And he's come in contact with many women. And if, you know, the paperwork and what people say is true about him, he's also not a nice person. He comes off as that until he reels you in and baits you in, and then he flips and does a 180. And it's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing. This dude is looking crazy, right? So definitely what this card is saying, there are going to be some women that are going to come out, some more people that are going to come out in regards to their